So if you remember in this video here, I went and bought some arcade machines, and these are the two that I haven't got operational yet. This is another Rodeo one. It just needs a few little wiring and capacitors and things like that. This one here, however, it works really well now that I've bought a new claw for it. The only thing is, it's really obvious that it's programmed to let go of the claws. I'll show you what I mean, and then we'll get straight into seeing if I can actually fix it today. But just like that, we're all the intro, get into the video. Let's go. So it's going at the moment, and what I'll do is we'll drop it, put a toy in its face, picks it up, and it really obviously drops it, as you can tell. The cool thing about this machine though is you do get a second chance, and you always win a prize. But unfortunately that doesn't really work when this one is so obvious that it's just, yeah. So this is the reason I haven't put the claw machine out just yet, but we are working on it, and yeah, I'm going to take you along the journey of trying to fix it today. So there's a few things I can do. We can change the voltages down here, fingers crossed that works, and yeah, we can also do some work here. We do need to change this string because it's not quite long enough to get all the way down, but let's get on to it. Here's the coil, and that is what makes it all work, and that comes out of here. That's where the claw is. So the first thing I'm going to do is rerun this wire with a new cable that's actually double as long, so it can hook it all the way down there. So I'm going to replace that cable. So we've got the cable all connected. It's time to put the claw back together, and yeah, we'll wind it up, make sure it has been wound on correct, and see how it goes. So I'm going to turn it back on, and it hopefully will wind up this. Perfect. Give myself a free play. And we will catch a dory. Still very obvious. So now we're going to work on actually trying to adjust some of the claw tension settings and see if we can do something with that. Don't know, we're figuring this out. If you have any ideas though, drop down in the comment section below. A little bit hard to see because there's lots of things in the way in this little box, but this is for the crane claw. This is the high, medium and low settings, so we're going to slowly adjust these and see if that makes a difference. The only real way we can sort of do this is by doing it, trying it, doing it, trying it. So we want the claw to be a little bit stronger for longer period, so I'm going to start with the middle and the high setting, and yeah, see how we go from there. Let's do it. It's a little bit better. I'm going to make a few more adjustments and see if it makes a little bit of a difference, because what's happening now is it's coming up and then it's catching it and going, so it's quickly letting it go. But it's still obvious. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Don't want to like get too ahead of myself. I think it may be pretty close to being like decent. I just want to check that like the settings on it, the tension, it's still got that little bit of a clap where it lets go. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think people are going to be too mad because you still get a handful of lollies. and you can win up to like 6 lollies. I'm going to put heaps of prizes in there, probably even free skate session, who knows. But yes, there's going to be cool things in there as well. So I think it's pretty close to being done. What I'm going to do now is just do a little bit more research on those high-low settings, but in the interim while I do that research, I'm also going to take everything out of here, give it a good clean, and get it ready to get put out on the floor. So let's get into that. Alright, so we have the machine all put back together finally. I've got a bag full of plushies and toys that Nal is trying to steal. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set these up looking all nice and pretty, just like that. And then the really cool thing about this arcade machine is you'll notice it says extra play. So for $2 you actually get 2 games. You get a chance at winning one of the major prizes, and if you do win that, unfortunately you don't get a chance at the minor prize. But if you don't win a major prize, this one here is filled up with candy, and you can grab a whole scoop full of candy, and that comes down. So no matter what, you're going to walk away with the prize. This is really, really cool machine. I can't wait to get it out to you guys, but by the time this video is probably out, it would already be out on the floor. So coming down to Recreational Centre, have a look, but I'm going to stop talking. Let's fill up with some plushies, yeah? I now have a decent amount of plushies in there. It doesn't really look as pretty. I need to do some research on how to actually make them look really pretty. The stuff they put in the bottom and whatever. I don't know if I put the little, I don't know. Give me time. It'll look prettier and prettier, especially once I get my actual licensed plushies come in from wherever they're coming in from. They're taking their sweet old time. So for now, we're just going to have to do with these ones. They are pretty cool. And the next thing I'm going to work on is the lolly side. So let's get on to the lollies. The machine is all full of candy. So that's the second chance prize. This is full of plushies. And it is time for me to head to bed, because it's late, I haven't had dinner yet, and I can't really do much more on this until tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this over just that general vicinity, away from the doors and somewhere safe, lock up and go eat some dinner. Until then, I'll see you in the morning. Just like that, we finally have a fully operational claw machine here at Recreational Centre. How cool is that? I've had this machine for about 6 weeks now, and to actually have it operational is really, really cool. So just like that, that'll wrap up the video there. If you haven't, drop a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you haven't, but just like that, we'll see you in a few days.